And back to Let There Be Drums, I have to confess that I emulated the idea for the drum solo from Cosy Cole. Have you ever heard of Cosy Cole?
I'm not sure.
He was a black, big, tall jazz drummer, but he was trained in a lot of march parade drumming. And his playing was sort of like marching drums, but he had the genius to put that on tom-toms, see? And in other words, instead of just being strict on the snare drum, like marching drums, he'd go. And he had the genius to work in more than one tom-tom with those march beats. I think he and Krupa had a little drum school for a while in New York City. But anyway, that's where Let There Be Drums actually came from. It's Cosy Cole's tom-tom playing. Like a 5-stroke, 6-stroke, 7-stroke. And coincidentally, with this march or parade drum, military drumming, I took lessons from a guy named Bob Winslow, who had been a student of Murray Spivak. And you and I, Dan, were talking about Moeller. How do you say his name?
Moeller.
Moeller. Then there's Ray Knapp, or Roy Knapp, or Ray Knapp in Chicago, and then there was this Murray Spivak. I took a few lessons from one of his students, and he got me into playing open rolls with the accents. See, I like an 8-stroke. 6 and 8-stroke are played a little differently than 5 and 7, of course. But I noticed that Billy Cobham, I saw a seminar thing on him years and years ago, and I thought, what is he doing? And he had, of course, the set was sound reinforced. He was doing an 8-stroke all over, see. So, taking a few lessons from Bob Winslow, who was like I say, a student of Murray Spivak. But years later, after all the rock and roll and the records I made and whatnot, I got around to taking from Murray himself in 1975, and that opened up a whole new concept of stick control. He would teach you a 7-stroke roll open. Did I show that to you when you were over? And that way, with the 7-stroke, you were developing the up and down motion. See, if I take one hand away, watch this. See, that's what you're after. See? And then you go the other direction. Okay, squeeze, release, and that kind of thing. It makes drumming a lot easier. And of course, there's flams and roughs. You've heard of them. You know how to, I'll show you how to get into that. It comes out of this up and down stroke, like. A rough, a flam. If I take one stick away, you can see that up and down motion. See? The squeeze release deal.